Hi there, welcome to Twice. I hope that I am live now. I still don't know how to check out the group chat with when I'm streaming directly from my webcam because the other one didn't work. But I would like to speak a little bit about the royal wedding 2018 that took place a couple of years ago, and Saturn in Capricorn. As I have stated in another video last year about Saturn in Capricorn, Saturn rules black people. And I also said, I also looked at three faces back in history when I did that video, and I did some research on those periods of time when Saturn was in Capricorn, and it was all about freedom. It was the time 90 years ago. It was the time of Mahatma Gandhi and his movement that had to do with actually with civil disobedience in India. And then 60 years ago, we had the Berlin Wall being built, and many African colonies became independent. And it was the time of Martin Luther King and the disobedient movement, the civil disobedience movement in the United States. And then during the last period of Africa, future president was freed. He was let out of prison, and the Berlin Wall fell, and so on. So in the 60 years ago, in the 60s, there was also this black music that came out by artists like the Rolling Stones and Elvis Presley and so on. And now we have Saturn in Capricorn again, and we have a biracial woman and a feminist becoming, we're getting married to the Prince of Wales, of England, of the United Kingdom. So, and this wedding had a lot of black elements, black culture elements into it. It was all about integration or diversity, and many commentators had opinions about it. There was this black priest that also made a speech all about love, and he compared a world where love rules as having the same incredible impact as the discovery of fire that made our civilization possible. So it was very much about integrating black culture. And so to me, when I look at Meghan Markle, I don't see anything black about her. I don't perceive her as black, and I believe that many people wouldn't, but her mother is definitely black, and her father is white. And there was this black gospel music also, and it looks like Meghan Markle's mother also gets along with Prince Charles pretty well, the father of Prince Harry. And this is also very important time in history. It is believed indeed that there was another princess many years ago that might have been black, that married also into the royal family, but it's very uncertain. She was Portuguese, but Portuguese people look a little bit different and might have features. In this old oil paintings, it's very difficult to know what a person really looked like, but they might have features sometimes that remind us of somebody being black or not, but it's very difficult. So this particular marriage really made history in a sense. So depending on how you see it, it's about diversity or integration, or even showing respect when it comes to her Meghan's origins and so on. And another thing that changed with this wedding was that she didn't have to promise that she will obey Prince Harry, because that's the vows that were in place, that the woman should obey the man, and it's stated in the vows at the wedding, traditionally speaking. So but this is also and Saturn in Capricorn is also very much connected to feminists, because feminist women have been oppressed throughout history. So they are also people that have risen up and wanted rights, the right to vote, the right to earn an income, and all that. And actually, many feminists are Capricorn sun sign. From my knowledge, I know that a couple of them are, at least. One of them being Simone de Beauvoir. She was into existentialism because she was actually the girlfriend, so to speak, of an existentialist, or the first one. And he was Pisces, I believe, also French, but she was definitely a feminist, and she made a great impact. But I believe that Capricorn women were actually feminists. And also Martin Luther King was a Capricorn, Elvis Presley, and so on. And this Bishop Michael Curry, he was from Chicago, and he was the chief priest or something like that, and he brought in this American culture way of preaching or speaking in front of an audience. So it was quite funny, and he had a couple of jokes also. So the guests there were they had fun as well. So this is basically, I don't know, I took a couple of notes, but I can't find anything else. But this is what I wanted to say in this video, that Saturn in Capricorn already had a great impact, and we're always evolving, always moving forward in some respect. And Saturn is about integration and separation. And I don't know, of course, well, Markle is really accepted, in the royal family, or how I maybe the royal family in itself doesn't have any problem with it, but there are many people around the royal family also that are possibly also pulling strings, and they have their own opinions and their own views of protecting what's traditionally British and the Commonwealth and all that. So, but anyway, it's a big change, and Saturn in Capricorn already had a big impact. And I believe that somebody said, it was on another page, that Barack Obama, that is also black, he was elected when Saturn was in the 10th house of the American chart, you know, the house of rulership of the government, Capricorn, which Capricorn rules. So this is about everything that I want to say about. I could do a reading, of course, about how this marriage will. I tried a little bit, you know. So, but you know, marriage is who is happy forever in a marriage, you know. So, but you know, so I've seen a couple of other readers also trying out readings, but it looks like they are going to have their hard times and so on. But that's normal also when it comes to marriages. And there were even people that claimed that she's very beautiful and he's very ugly, but she does have Venus in Virgo. So basically she likes the Virgo, and he likes her, you know, because of this Venus connection. I have Venus in Virgo myself, and I think that I don't find him ugly at all, basically. So this is all for now. Thank you for watching, and hopefully I will find a way to see the comments as well. And that's it. Bye bye for now.